Hello everybody and welcome back to more Dragon Age Origins. Today we're going to be heading over to the Brazilian outskirts to start our search for the Dalish and to recruit them for the battle. The big battle coming up. Anyways, we do have Liliana back in the party. This is basically my favorite party setup. It's a little bit unfortunate that I get too scared to, venture outside this party thing, but yeah, it's what I'm comfortable with. God, what was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say something about Win, because I am actually going to miss having Win in the party. I think, I think she's sweet, and she certainly is useful, but I really like her personality. A lot more than I thought I would.
Stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly.
I suggest you get yourself some better armor. Your midriff is all bare and susceptible to thrusting of the swords. Yeah, actually, I've been looking for the Dalish.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours?
I'm a Grey Warden. I wish to speak to your leader.
A Grey Warden? How do I know you're telling the truth?
Many people go about pretending to be Grey Wardens, do they?
No, that's true. Perhaps I shall let the Keeper decide for himself. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
Testy.
I see we have guests. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
This one claims to be a Grey Warden and wishes to speak with the clan. I thought it best to leave the decision to you.
That was wise of you. Masirinus, Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zathrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
My name is Sorsha. A pleasure to meet you.
Manners. From a Shemlin. Interesting. What might be your mission here? Have you come to spread news of the Blight? I had already sensed the corruption spreading in the south. The existence of the Blight is not news to me. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made.
Of course
This
not.
will require some explanation. Please, follow me.
Everybody has their woes. And I must fix all of them, it seems.
The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us. And though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
Is there no way to help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
But you're going to ask me to get it anyhow, right?
I would not ask such a thing of anyone. You asked, did you not? Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
You said you could perhaps destroy the curse?
There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect. But it's the only hope we have left.
Have you considered seeking outside help?
From whom? The Children of the Stone? The Shemlin? Do you truly think they have time to spare for us?
Good point. If I help you, what will you give me?
We would assist with the Blight, of course. And you would have our gratitude.
Alright, I'll find this Withered Fang for you.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
Alright. Any more
Make
questions?
them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
Snappy, aren't you? To someone who's about to help you tremendously. God. Alright, how do I find Witherfang, and do you have any advice?
Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest.
And tell me more about this curse.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it.
Alright. So how did this curse start, anyways?
That is a long tale I do not have time to tell. Ask Sayrel about it if you wish.
Alright.
Go on, then. I must return.
Right. Well,
Yes? What is it you need? Then I suggest you see Master Verathorn. I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you, the kind that the hunters use.
okay.
I must return to...
Yeah.
Please leave that be. If you have need of equipment, I am sure Master Verathorn can help you.
Oh, alright, I'll leave it alone.
Masirinus.
That's interesting. They actually prevent you from looting.
We few wanderers greet you, Shemlin. We understand you are venturing into the haunted forest to save our brethren. I suspect your efforts may be in vain. An entire group of our hunters went into the forest to do as you intend, and they have not returned.
The keeper mentioned that.
Then you are very brave to adventure into such a place, even knowing the danger that awaits. Your courage impresses us greatly.
What the hell's going on with your shirt? That's kind of creepy. It's like a lid to your... not gonna say it. Well, I must deal with the blight. If I can help you, I will.
Nothing will help us now, least of all the meddling of an outsider.
Excuse me?
Kind, Sayrel. Would you refuse our hunter's help simply because of the hand that offered it?
You shame me, Lethalan. I have allowed my bitterness to cloud my better judgment. Forgive me, Grey Warden. It is most difficult to forget the lessons the Shemlin have taught us. Perhaps I can yet make amends. Stay while I spin a tale for our children, and then I will tell you of the forest if you desire.
I'm so mad at you right now. Like, hey, I'm gonna come help you. I'll help you. I'll help you. I'll help you. And then, get the fuck out of here. Who do you think you are? Like, what the fuck? The fuck do you care? I'm gonna help, or at least try. Yeah, sure, go ahead, tell your tale.
Come and join us then, all of you. Now, what say we tell the story of the fall of the Dales? Which of you children knows that best?
I think I do.
Yes? Then come, child. Oh, don't be frightened of the outsiders. Now, where do you suppose such a tale should begin?
When we were slaves?
Yes. Long ago, our people were slaves to an empire the Shemlin had built on the darkest magic. They took away our history and our language and left us nothing. And then that empire fell, and we were freed.
Because Andraste came with her army, and Shartan joined her.
Yes. Andraste, the Shemlin prophet, came out of the south and challenged the Tevinter Imperium. Our ancestor, Shartan, fought at her side. And when the rebellion came to an end, we were given a new homeland in the west. The Dales. We began to rebuild the culture
Oh,
and
Liliana
history we
told
had
me about
lost
this.
in our years of slavery. We worshipped the creators and made the Dales our home. Perhaps you know what happened next, stranger. Do you know what happened to the Dales?
You started a war with us and lost.
We started the war, did we? And you, child, what do you believe happened to the Dales?
The Shemlin wouldn't let us be.
Indeed. They resented that we would not worship their maker, and they resented our ways because they were so different from their own. The Shemlin nations grew cold towards the Dales. They called us blasphemers and tyrants, and declared war upon us, a great crusade.
It's a war that you started, I'm told.
Told by whom? A history that has been dictated by the victors, no doubt. Oh, I am certain we played a part in our downfall. We believed that the Shemlin would not revoke their prophet's gift so lightly. We were wrong. They took our lands, forcing us to abandon our gods and live as beggars in Shemlin cities. But there were those of us who refused to abandon our ways. They emblazoned the symbols of the creators upon their flesh and vowed to keep their ancient lore alive.
That's us. That's the Dalish.
Indeed, child. We chose to wander, homeless, rather than be ruled by the Shemlin. And all our clans wander alone until the day we have a homeland once more.
Then we bring the old ways back to our people, because they have forgotten it all.
For we are the Dalish, the keepers of the lost lore.
The walkers of the lonely path.
We are the Elvenan, and never again shall we submit. And that is the tale of the Dales, stranger. Thank you for allowing us to tell it to you.
What is this option? I kind of want to take it just to see. Does it actually let me tell a story?
Perhaps another time.
Uh,
You are the
okay.
guest here, and one who may yet prove of great help to our ailing hunters. Now, as I said I would, I can tell you what I know of the Brazilian forest. Do you wish to hear it?
Sure.
Our legends say that before the Shemlin came, the Brazilian forest was a place of our ancestors that predated even our oldest homeland. The people of the Imperium came here, and gave the forest its name. If they found traces of our ancestors, we cannot say. If they did, those elves were slain or enslaved. We know only that a great many battles were fought here. These trees grow upon the graves of those who fell, Shemlin and elves both.
And?
So much death in one place tore the veil into the beyond. The Shemlin know the beyond as the Fade, the place of dreams and spirits. When the veil is torn, spirits pass into our world freely. The legends say that one great spirit possessed the wolf that became Witherfang, who passed its curse of rage onto men and created werewolves.
Alright, that's all I need to know.
One last warning. The forest is like a thing alive. It changes as it wills, closing paths behind you and opening up new ones. Too many have become lost within, unable to find their way out. Were I you, I would endeavor not to make the forest my enemy.
Sure. Alright. So I played her a little bit more rude in that encounter because he just pissed me off. He just pissed Sorsha off, you know? You come here... What the fuck are they doing? They're sitting on air. Oh my. But yeah, we come here offering help.
So, you're the
But,
Grey Warden
you know,
who's supposed to save
They're
us.
so freaking rude.
I thought
I
a
never
Shem
thought
would
an
be ugly.
outsider would ever
You're
do
not so
anything
ugly.
for us.
Thanks. Why does this game do this so much where you can talk to the boy child but not the girl child? It's a little bit insulting. Oh, you can talk to the boy hunter but not the girl hunter. Oh my god. Wow.
Anathara, Grey Warden.
So you're the Grey Warden who is supposed to save us?
Hello.
I never
not
thought an
afraid of you.
outsider would ever do
I'm a
anything
great
for us.
Dalish warrior.
Whatever. I'm gonna talk to Kamen.
Hello?
Hello yourself. Who are you?
I am Kamen, a hunter apprentice. Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
Why can't you?
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider. You wouldn't understand.
Tell me before I kick your head. Try me. I might surprise you.
I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me. I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of the beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or
I'm still
something.
giggling about that response.
I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
Girl problems, I see.
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
That sounds so much more sexual than marry me. Gaina will never bond with me. I want Gaina to bond with me. Like, it just sounds much more sexual. Alright, there must be some way I can solve your problem.
You think I haven't thought about
Or
this?
some way to solve
There's
your
nothing I
problem,
can do.
sorry. Well, I'm going into the forest anyway, so what if I got a pelt for you?
No, I couldn't do that. I must kill the beast myself. It is my rite of passage to become a full hunter.
Do you want me to go talk to Gaina for you then?
I suppose you could, but what good would that do? The situation hasn't changed.
I can be pretty persuasive.
Really? I'm willing to try anything.
Alright. Can't hurt.
Siranas. Oh, ma Siranas. I will pray to the goddess of love that you are successful.
At least they have chosen freedom over subjugation. Better hardship and danger than slavery.
If you guys hear a roaring in the background, that's the heating kicking in. I'm not recording where I usually do, so I'm like right next to a vent. A big vent. Hello! A little puppy statue. I don't think it's very little, but that's okay.
So you are the Grey Warden who is supposed to save us? I never thought I'd hear of an outsider who would ever do anything for us.
An opposite situation. Woman talks, man doesn't. Hey, Gaina.
Anduran Atishan, outsider.
You're Gaina, correct? Kamen mentioned you.
You spoke to him? What did he say?
Ah. Oh my god. You said that you refused to give him your hand.
Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand our ways, but I just can't bond with Kamen. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong. Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
Well, if you love him, it doesn't matter what he is, does it?
But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family?
Why does everything depend on him?
You are right. As a woman, I must ensure that he believes in himself. All I've done is make him miserable. I know I cannot be like you, both woman and Grey Warden, but I can be formidable in my own small way, can't I? Masiranas, thank you. You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Kamen.
Aww, look at the little lovebirds.
Kamen, I have been a fool.
Dana?
I like how they're having this conversation with an audience.
Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong. I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
But what about my hunt?
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina. You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today.
Aww.
We are both very grateful for the part you've played in bringing us together.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
This is so wonderful. Young love allowed to flourish.
Does anyone else feel the urge to vomit? No? 'Tis just me?
Here, take this. It's been in my family for a very long time, but I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
Ah, Morgan disapproves. Oh yeah, called it. Ha. Oh, nice. Woohoo! What the fuck was that? Nice, nice, nice. Where the hell are you getting +8 dexterity from? Not gonna question it. What did I get? What did you give me? The Tale of Lorne? Okay. How does that help me? What? Written by Zathrian, it says been passed down from keeper to keeper for generations. So why does Kamen have it? I don't know why he gave me this or why he thinks it would be even remotely useful to me, but, you know. Are they going to be annoyed at me if I try to lockpick and go into this? Yeah? No? I feel like I remember reading something about if you don't steal from the Dalish, something good happens or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken.
I'm not afraid of you.
You are the Grey
I'm a
Warden
great
who was
Dalish
supposed
warrior.
to save us? I never thought I would
You
hear
guys
this
all
from
have the
someone
exact
who
same
lives
thing
for
to
us.
say. It's a little tiring. Think of something new, why don't you? Oh god, yes, give me more elf fruit. I want more elf fruit. I need more elf fruit. What is that? God of the craft? What? Landmark 10? Ah! Is this for my doggy? It's for my doggy, isn't it?
Now's better than later.
Elven god of craftsmanship. Not interested. Athras.
Andera Natishan, stranger. I am Athras. I hope the others have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
They have, and it's annoying. I have a job to do.
It is not our intention to insult a Grey Warden. We are simply wrapped up in the plight of our hunters. It is easy to forget simple niceties at such a time. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brazilian forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
You do not seem very happy about that.
None of us are happy about this situation, and I least of all. But I shouldn't speak too much about this, especially with an outsider. I am sure you have little interest in my problems.
Look, I'm talking to you, aren't I? Please, I'd like to hear about it.
It's odd to talk so freely with a stranger, but perhaps you can help me. My wife Dalish and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Dalish is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her. If I could just know if Dalish is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
Alright, well, I will seek her out in the forest.
I have an amulet made by our craftsman. It's not much, but I would be happy to give it to you in return for any news.
Sure. That would be most unfortunate if she actually did become a werewolf, but if memory serves me right, she probably did. Poor man. Elf nurse, hello.
I'm sorry, but I must attend to our ailing fallen.
Oh, you're Linnea.
I am told you were instrumental in bringing our Kamen and Gaina together.
Yes, that's correct.
By our traditions, Kamen is still Dalin, a child. Their match is hardly appropriate.
It will be soon enough, won't it?
We try to teach our young to wean themselves off the impatience that humans suffer from. Their belief that everything must happen now is what destroyed us long ago. But there's no real harm in what you did. I do not doubt your intentions were good.
Why are the Dalish so hostile? No, I'm not gonna ask that because I know exactly the answer because they're bitter. Alright, well, tell me more about yourself.
I'm hardly anyone special, I assure you. If I seem different from the rest of my clan, it's only because I was born amongst humans. I came to the Dalish at a very young age, but I've always retained my curiosity about the world I came from.
How did you come to the Dalish if you were so young?
My parents were servants to a human merchant whose caravans plied the southern routes. One day, bandits killed him, and my parents both. I was the only survivor, just a young girl, and the bandits took me. I was their servant for several years.
Sorry, must have been horrible.
It was, though long years of reflection have allowed me to come to terms with it, to put them in perspective. I can only imagine what would have happened had the clan not saved me from them. I owe them my life for that, and more.
You said that the Dalish rescued you from the bandits?
The bandits killed a scout when the clan passed near their camp. When the clan discovered him, Zathrian came looking for his killers. He followed their tracks for almost a month, and when he finally caught up to us, he fell on the bandits like a terror. No one could stop him. I sat there, and I watched him attack them in a blur, and I reveled in every blow. When he saw me, the fury in his eyes turned to pity. He took me back to the clan, and I've been here ever since.
I see. That's a dumb question. She just told me that her parents died. What can you tell me about Zathrian?
Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian himself. He is the keeper of this clan and has been for a very long time. He is also a very good man who has lost much. The Dalish are everything to him, and he would do anything to protect them.
Lost much? What has he lost?
He lost his family. A very long time ago. I don't know the story, but I understand the circumstances were horrific.
I should go.
As you wish. Darth Shirel.
And with that, I'm going to cut off the video, so I will see you guys next time.